Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and Happy New Year! And welcome to what I hope will be Season 8 of Starsector. I had a nice Christmas and New Year, thank you very much. I hope you guys had one as well. And now we're back, as you might have noticed from the release of the Satellite Rain video about half an hour ago. Well then, shall we begin? I downloaded all the mods for this morning, and I checked to make sure that it at least runs properly, and it does. And there's a few slight changes, a few extra mods here and there, a few less mods here and there. But I think that we have the makings of a nice season, provided everything goes as planned. Provided those Clarence. Provided that some the issues I had at the end of last year were at least somewhat solved. And I think they were mentioned at being solved, and a lot of things were updated, so hopefully, well, we'll see. Anyway, new game, as per usual. Right. We went with that last time. I think we're going to go good old-fashioned. Just make sure that maybe it was the fact that I was picking the wrong portrait and that was cursing me. I was eschewing my usual portrait. So let's go back to the usual portrait, and here we go. Nemo. S8. Season 8. No help pop-ups, no iron mode. Continue. Yes, Accelerin, blah blah, we've done all this. Right. What do we want to do here? Okay, Star System 6, that's fine. Empty Star Systems. Empty Star Systems are not fun for me, so I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to actually raise that to 8 and lower the Empty Star Systems to 0. Max Planets 5, Max Stations 3, set number of factions at start, all of them. How many factions do I have installed at the moment? Maybe 10. There's going to be a link to the paste bin with my mod list in the description. Other options, Omnifactory on, with a random location, yes. Prism Freeport is on. Actually, if I turn that off, I wonder where it's going to be. So we're experiment number 1. If I'm going to turn off random location, so hopefully it means it's in Xerilin. Faction random relationships. I'm going to keep that off for now. I'm going to keep off faction respawning, so we can actually finish the season. I'm going to keep off Starfarer mode. So I think that's going to be our layout for this. Corvus mode. I am kind of tempted to go Corvus mode, but no, I think we'll start off our new season in standard, then maybe we'll think about Corvus mode. Corvus mode, I know, basically creates the vanilla map with all the mod stuff added in, which can drastically alter the power dynamics of the system, just because things like the hegemony are vastly established, because they have entire systems under their control. And even some of the mod systems, yeah, add like new hegemony bases and etc. Anyway, proceed. I would like to, as per usual, do our own faction. The Knights of Nautilus are back. Right. Alaster class frigate, 15 crew, 15 supplies, 15 fuel. That's all fan and normal. I think we're going to go for the fast start again. The reason I'm not doing an extra fast start is because of a new mod I've tried called the Steiner Foundation. That was created by Histidine. Basically, because people were finding the beginning of Starsector 0.7.1a quite tricky, myself included. So it's a mod that hopefully adds a place where you can buy for cheap some ships and weapons to help you get up to speed quicker. Because having a small fleet is quite punishing in 0.7.1, I've noticed. Anyway, extra fast start? No, fast start. There we go. 2 aptitude points, 4 skill points, 50,000 credits, and some XP. So we start with 4 aptitude points and 14 skill points. Now, again, always, where do I put my points? New things. Apparently now, if you look up in here, this combat aptitude also reduces supplies per deployment. I was not aware that simply deploying ships reduced your supplies. So, is that a thing? Is that a new thing? I'm not entirely sure, because that didn't happen in 0.65. Any supplies lost were lost because of the fact that you had to rebuild up the combat readiness. But so, as per usual, I think early game, focus on combat, at least up to 5. I'm going to focus defensively this time around. I'm going to go for minus there, some speed, and some... what do I want? I'm going to go for Ordnance Expertise here as well. So you have 3 in Ordnance Expertise, 4 in Damage Control, 4 in Power Grid Modulation, big explosion over there, and 3 in Helmsmanship. Let's go, let's see how this works out. Let's see what it brings. Let's see if we can find out where the Steiner Foundation is and have a look around with the 50,000 credits I have. I hope this works out. I mean, I was quite dejected at the end of last year, you might have noticed, about how I was having a lot of issues with Starsector, and those 2 issues that were disturbing me, the huge drops in CR and the really weird situations I had where I had with relationship falling down. Right, so quick show of the mods we've got here. They'll be in down there, but they're here. We have, as per usual, autosave Blackrock. The new ones I've got are Combat Chatter, which means in combat, I think, ships now announce their situations in chat, so you can have a better idea at a glance of what's going on. And who's here is a new stuff. Pegasus Belt Counselor new. I actually have a newer mod that is currently registered in Version Checker. The new faction really is the Pegasus Belt Council, and Merit is back as well because they've updated. I've lost quite a lot of the other factions because I want to pare down slightly. Having, what was it, 16 factions last time was a bit too much for me, so I'm going to scale it down a little bit. Go back to something simple for the beginning of the year, and as we progress, I'm sure we'll make it more complicated as we go. So yeah, Steiner Foundation, new. Pegasus Belt Council, new. And Combat Chatter, new. Everything else I've used before. So not a lot of difference. Exit quickly. Right, so what do you... oh, Lawson's Point. I think that is the Foundation. Oh, something else, also. I've made it so that I turn up here. I've made it so that I turn up here, which means I know what my faction is up to. At the moment, it's currently matching quite nicely with this stuff, but I wanted to just to be sure, just to click on me and know at a glance how this is going. So Imperium is favourable, Tritakian is favourable. I've got the enemies of the pirates, the Luddic Path, and Junk Pirates at the moment. Sai is suspicious against me, and Anti-Fleeting is inhospitable, and the Knight Templar is inhospitable. Everyone else is pretty much neutral. I'm sure that will change as time goes on. In the files, I did put a description for this, but it hasn't come through, oddly. Anyway, right, so what have we got at the moment? We have got ourselves the Alaster class, right? Yeah. The Alaster class has 3 IR pulse lasers, the 2 railguns, and the Harpoon MRMs. It's a nice little ship, but I am alone, and being alone does not bode well for us. So, first things first. I'm gonna... okay, so that's pirates. That's good. It means we have having a pirate shipyard in your system, I think, is useful just so you can actually fight things. Omni Factory's right there as well. Okay, so you have the Omni Factory right next door to Cyan. Shadow, that I think is Asp. I don't know who you are. Are you Diablo? I can't see. Who are you? Let's see if you can find out. Who is that? I think it's Diable Avionics. Or is it anti-fleeting? It could be anti-fleeting. Faction directory, anti-fleeting. Yes, it is. Sophitia is anti-fleeting. Why is back? Okay, fair enough. Back is over there. Okay, good. So that's anti-fleeting, pirates, asp. Let's go check out Lawson's Point, which if I am correct, is... What have we got? It's neutrals, fine. Is the Steiner Foundation, which means it should be where we can get some pretty nice ships for cheap. Oh, that is the idea anyway. Okay, what do we have here? It's a Nautilus detachment. We have salaries, which means we immediately got 9,000 cash. Good. Anti-fleeting agent damages PBC relationships with Diable Avionics. Okay, you got the ring system, move at the ASP Syndicate Sentiment and Psi. Let's see how it goes, how it goes. Lawson's Point, the headquarters of the Mark Steiner Foundation. Around a third of 1,000-strong population are full-time Foundation employees. The rest are the usual crew of merchants, miners, engineers, service workers, and transients found on any station in the sector. A stealth minefield, regular patrols, and the hegemony presence on the nearby Jangala discourage pirate raids. Nearby Jangala, you say. Nearby Jangala, you say. Fair enough. Small mining fleet, ASP Syndicate, fast picket. I think we're okay here. Anti-fleeting detachment is fine. PBC mercantile convoy is fine. Like Lawson's Point. Boom. Hi. Okay, let's see now. Buy or sell ships. Foundation store. Offers good, reliable starter ships and weapons to new starfarers, only accessible at level 15 or lower, which is why I wanted to start at level 6 rather than level 16. So I can't sell anything here, it's just for the purchase thereof. So what can we... Ooh, hello. We have 58,000. We can get ourselves a wolf, a hammerhead, a venom. That's actually really, really nice. I'm liking the fact that we can just start off with a really good loadout, which I'm going to totally take advantage of, actually. I'm going to grab you, and I'm going to grab you. We've got a wolf and a hammerhead. We're going to refit you guys really, really quickly. I'm going to command the hammerhead, of course. Okay, what do we got here for the cheapness? Foundation stores are relatively cheap. Double heavy molar is exceedingly... Okay. Assault double... Okay. Can you go for a standard variant and assault variant? Is that possible? Need weapons stuff. Okay, that's not there. Undo. Balanced. Nope, that does not have anything there. Elite? No. Okay. Are you done? Okay, good. Right, let's think about this then. Small hybrid turrets. Oh yeah, hybrids are the new things, aren't they? Yeah, cool. I like that. Small hybrids, which means you can actually go... Ooh, nice. Right, I want some point defenses. Quick, simple, easy. I seem to remember that Grazer PDs were pretty nifty, so I'm going to get some Grazer PDs in there. As a main weapon, I want something that can deal with both things at once. So triple energy blasters has a DPS of okay, DPS is way less. Thumper, Hellfire chain gun, Arbalist, auto cannons, double assault chain gun. That's usually a good place to start, really. And small missile hardpoints. No sabos. No sabos. Unfortunately, no sabos. Can I? Okay, interesting. Which means sabos are on the lookout. We're looking out for sabos as much as we possibly can. In the meantime, a couple of salamanders will do the trick. You are reloading, right? Yeah, you do in fact reload. Good. That's fair enough. Right, quick mod check. Minimal preparation. Reduces the maintenance cost of a ship by 50%, reduces the repair rate by 50%, and lowers the maximum CR by 33%. No. P9 burst mounts. Because that's the... Okay. P9 PD augmenter. Oh yeah, there's a second new faction. I've got the P9 What's names. I'll check them afterwards. And Pegasus Belt. So we have a couple of new factions. Interdiction Suite. Greatly increases stasis beam effectiveness. Okay, we don't get that. Bakelite Hull. Again, slightly odd. Because I wasn't really sure about how this worked out. So let's go for quick, simple things. Hardened subsystems, interesting. Shield bypass, no, definitely not. Never shield bypass. Hardened subsystems. I'm going to go put that on, and actually no. I think it's more important that we manage to get this stuff online. Weapon. No! Curses! Grazer PDs. Assault chain guns, salamanders, fine, weapon groups, done, done. Okay. Name. Yeah, you know the rules. Names, please. But as I kind of said, I think I said it at the beginning of my failed Season 8 last year, I'm not taking requests for type of ship, I'm just taking names, because last year I spent a lot of time trying to match ships to things, and that got a bit nuts. So yeah, just give me a name, I'll put it where I can. No promises of getting any kind of thing that you want, unfortunately. Right, here, Wolf, Phase Lance, Pulse Laser, Cutlass. Pulse Laser, Burst PD, Burst PD. What can I give you? That'll be nice and useful. There isn't much, I'm afraid, here. So I'm just going to call that for now. We'll head back to Cyan and see what we got. Anyway, that is currently our fleet. This has a name as well. So yes, names please. And cargo, refit, intel, cargo. Because now we need to get some crew. We need 75 crew, so I'll pick up 60 Foundation Store. No crew here, okay. So 60 men is exactly what I need. That gives me exactly enough. So I'm going to pick up another 10. I'm going to pick up some supplies. I'll pick up, say, 70 supplies as an arbitrary number, and some fuel as well. Doom. Okay, so that's what we got at the moment. What are you? Heavy Modular Swarmer, Cyclone Reaper Launchers, Hellbore Cannons, Pierced Railguns. Okay, okay. So this is our start. Okay, this is where we started off. This is where we are at the moment. We have a bigger fleet. Head back to Cyan and see what is available. We have a combined sensor strength of 4 and a combined sensor profile of 4. Let's head back over there. See if there's anything pirate related along the way. You know, there's a pirate station here. Okay, so Anti-Fleeden is inhospitable because... Okay, Anti-Fleeden is currently fighting with everyone. Okay, so Anti-Fleeden I will be at war with pretty soon, I think. Simply because they hate everyone apart from the Sinjin Diktat, which they like. That is very odd. There's definitely something here. Pirate Patrol. Running from the Nautilus detachment, okay. Let's see if we can actually fight this. I'm trying not to burn. So what's my speed at the moment? 9, okay. Can I avoid burning from these guys? I'm trying to avoid the burn. A friendly mercantile convoy is engaged in battle. That doesn't matter, they won anyway. Really? Come on. Well, Anti-Fleeden is fighting everyone at the moment. So Anti-Fleeden is now declaring peace with loads of different things. Boom. Okay, so we have a ongoing battle. To be honest, I kind of want to join in. However... Oh, wow, Anti-Fleeing Patrol is... No, I can't... No, I'm not even going to bother. It's not going to be worth the... It's not even going to be worth the supplies I'm going to lose doing that. So I'm not going to bother. What do we have? Boop. Right. What was I looking into getting here? Looking into getting nicer... I'm looking into getting sabos, that's what I'm looking into here. No sabos! My word. Have they become a lot rarer, or is it just me? You have single sabos, but they don't reload. What can I give you? A couple of hammer torpedoes from the black market. Not a fan of the black market. I want to keep myself, at least at the moment, relatively in good standing. Coasting missiles. Pulsar cannon. Light Excimer. Attack, have attack laser. That's definitely what you want. You definitely want attack laser. Right, missiles. Ion torpedoes. Take the ion torpedoes and vent up. Okay, so we have some stuff ongoing here. Right, okay. Missions. Procurement contract, 10 supplies to Freedom Report. 1,000 cloned organs to Shadow Customs within 60 days. Okay, that's not happening. Okay, so hang on. Acceleran's over there. Hang on, if I leave map, Acceleran's there. I think Prism Freeport is over here. It tends to be in the middle. Anyway, bounties. Quick bounty check. Wanted, Io Brutax, Tritacian authorities in Lugast. That's relatively close by. Okay, so any bounties? No, but Lugast has plenty of bounties up there actually. So we might head over to Lugast and see what we can find. We have the fuel for it. You got some fuel. So Cyan Bridge. Nautilus Detachment. So yeah, the new factions are the P9 Colony Group and the PBC, which are the Pegasus Belt Council. They looked interesting. Fleeden is inhospitable to me, so it probably will turn hostile soon. Okay, so out into hyperspace we go. Yeah, Prism Freeport is 0, is pretty much at the center of the map. Just, it's actually slightly off-center. Okay, fair enough. Why do I always... Is Accelerin always like programmed to be at the outskirts of the system? So, right, we have Lugast, Zanzibar, Braxi, Reistol, Griffin, Lugovalos, and Zamaror. Okay. Pursuing my fleet. Okay. What do we have here? As Hegemony Mercantile Convoy. Okay, what have they got here? They got an Alaster. You know what? For the first combat of the game, and possibly a point to end the first episode at, where everything is currently going well, the pirates are definitely at war with me. So let's start this off. Okay, so what have we got? We got an Alaster with a small annihilated rocket launcher, tactical laser railguns, and PD launchers. Okay. A Scythe with plasma flamers, swarms and light assault guns. A Southpaw with a Sagittarius ADC, a railgun, volley gun, and narwhal tusk launcher, and a couple of Cleat bomber wings. They have a... oh dear, they've got a Reaper class torpedo and a tactical laser. My word. Although they haven't got a carrier, so once they've fired, they've fired. Move in to engage. Continue. Okay, full deployment cost. Deploy. Right. This is currently me, right? Let's see, what can we... right, see. They're down. Okay, it's better. Okay. Ah, they've gotten through my... really, Wolf class? Already? Really, Wolf class? Really? Okay, fine. Okay, let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going. Flux is the key. I think we're doing relatively okay. Yeah, I'm getting there, I got friends to worry about here. Oh, really? Really? Come on. De-overload, de-overload, de-overload. Okay, good. Let's go help you out then. Quick vent. Wow, okay. Actually, I don't want to have you retreat because that would be dangerous. Right. Well, goodbye. Well, that's goodbye. That's goodbye to that wolf class. He didn't last long, did he? Accelerated ammo feeder. Down. It's over, but you still got to fight that guy off, haven't you? Oh, for God's sake. Can you please stop being useless? You're at half hull. Why are you at half hull? Come on. 238. Okay, so we definitely can't catch up to this guy, sadly. Yeah, we definitely can't catch up. If it's taking us the maneuvering jets to even begin to get close to his speed, now we're not catching up. We'll call it there. We'll let them go, I think. We'll get the credits from the wreckage. Pick through the salvage. See what we can get. Okay, so we've got 96 supplies at the moment. Right? 96. Right, okay. And where are we? We're heading up to Lugast, aren't we? We were anyway. Okay, what do we got here? A PBC Mercantile Convoy and a selection of pirate fleets, I suppose. Can I join in the fight? Okay, so the PBC will let me join in, so I'll join the battle. They leave because they weren't... oh, for God's sake. They weren't planning to pursue. Oh, storm, 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 storm. Must remember to avoid the storms. currently it's following me, so I'm actually going to turn my sensor off. Yep, it's pursuing my... Okay, they're going after me then. Okay, let's keep going to Lugast and keep an eye on them. Okay, I'm going to go into Zakharov Bridge. Okay. Okay, what do we got in Zakharov Bridge? Zakharov Bridge down there. Heaven Ledge, that's Mayrit, isn't it? Yep, we've got a Mayrit system down there. That might be Templar. That's Sinjin Diktat and Independence over there. Okay. So, where are these bounties in this system? Near Heaven 1, near Ikari. Okay, let's see what we can find. Oh, right, transponder. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, allow the scan, allow the scan. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, really? Okay, fine. Okay, so what do we got to worry about? Cerberus D, Invictus D, Invictus D. Okay. Well, we'll call it now, because it's 31 minutes in for an interesting first episode with an immediate loss. I'm not sure what my ships were doing there, to be honest. I kind of want to get captains in them as soon as possible, I think. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. See you then. Bye.